Hit record. We're trying this. I am in charge today, so we'll see what this can do because I know it can record, and I don't think Rachel ever did. So, okay, so what we're going to talk about is I'm just going to show you because I know the questions come up with some members of my team of things to include in customer packages, like when you mail them out or you're giving them to them in person. And part of the thing is, I feel like I'm good at mailing things out and making it fun and offering that customer service to my customers when I mail them out, and then I just kind of forget about my customers in person. And I happened to be reading this thread a while ago that was talking about this, and anyway, it offers suggestions of what to do for customers that you may deliver or may pick up packages from you, and I'm like, oh, I should probably do something for them. I kind of forget about them, which is kind of sad. So let me show you what I include, and then if you guys have ideas, I would love to know your ideas because it's always nice to learn from each other. So my packages, I usually mail out in either a pink bubble wrap, or I saw the idea a while ago. Go downstairs. Yes, you can have it. Yep. No, not those. See, my kids aren't listening. Okay. So, or these. I've always wanted to use these poly mailers because I think they're so cute and they have pineapples on them, but I'm like, they don't have the padding in them. I should have grabbed, I don't think I have any close by. But I saw this idea where, you know, you get the bubble wrap in your packages and they're super cute with the logo on them. And I just kept building them up. I'm like, okay, there's got to be a purpose to these. Yes, Lindsay just showed what she has. So I took them and I folded the big ones in half, cut them in half, and then what I do is I just slip yes, you can. I slip the jewelry in and I duct tape both sides so it's kind of like a little pocket. And then I just slide them inside the package so it creates that that bubble mailer essentially. And I get to use my cute mailers, and I'm also using that cute bubble wrap just to use it because I have a little stockpile. Yeah. So so I either mail them out in these envelopes or these. So then you kind of end up with this. This is one of the orders that actually needs to go out. I was hoping to have this all done, but I actually need to reprint her label. So usually I will just, I just do it my old school way and I put it on paper. And then what I do is, if you guys, or I don't know if have you ever heard of washi tape? I got kind of like, hi Tammy. I got kind of addicted to the washi tape. And I have a ton. And these ones are not my holiday ones, but my kind of go-to. So I've got pink here in all different ways. I've got just fun pineapples. Obviously, you guys can tell I love pineapples, and arrows. Birthday ones because that's just for my nieces and nephews, but I guess I can put on a package if I knew a customer had a birthday. So anyway, I tape this on, and then usually I'll just put like a strip of washi tape here and a washi tape down there just to make it cute. The mail ladies always comment on how cute my packages look, so apparently it's working. And then recently I bought a roll on Amazon of these cute stickers here, and they just say thank you. And there's actually like several different styles that you can get like this. And so then I will usually just stick one on the back right here. So those are a couple cheap ways of just decorating and dressing up your packages. I've heard back, like my ladies love them. They love getting their cute packages. So a while ago, I received an order, so I goofed and I oversold a piece of jewelry. And usually I tell my customer, like, no big deal, whatever, or not a big deal. That's not what I tell them. I just say, sorry, it's sold out. But this particular one, I like really goofed. And I felt really bad. So when you see me tracking down pieces, that's because I feel really, really bad. Because I don't do it often. So she mailed, it was from another consultant, yes. And I got, her order was in a much smaller one because clearly I did not order the right size when I ordered these. But it was this cute little just bag like this. She had slipped in the earrings, folded it over, and then stuck it in a padded envelope. And I thought, oh, I should track these little goodie bags down because it was just one more fun, cute little way to jazz up her order. And so I ordered these, like I told you. This is way bigger than the one she had. I was like, oh, great, all right. But I've been able to use them. I'll just flip their pieces in here and then put over and put washi tape on it. Yes, Lindsay?
Is that paper or what is that material?
Clear paper. It's just like a paper.
Did she like wrapped it in that?
Yeah, well, yeah, she just stuck the earrings in here and then just kind of folded it over.
Okay.
And then sent it in. She did have to send it in a mailer. Yep. And then and it's actually smaller than this bag, so it just slips right in there. And then I just put washi tape over and fold it. It's just one more way to jazz it up, because sometimes I'll take our pink paparazzi bags when I have their orders and I'll just fold their jewelry up in that and stick it up in here too. So this is just one more way to kind of dress it up. So some things that I include in my orders are, so for the people that have orders that are delivered or they do pickups, I grabbed this bag of chocolates because right now is not the season to ship chocolate. But my pickup customers and my delivery orders, they would love a piece of chocolate. Like, why not? I was at the grocery store, so I picked those up today. I was at the grocery store today, and my kids at the parade of 4th of July got these weird, random dum-dum stickers, or suckers. Like, what flavors are those? Well, I saw they're at the grocery store. So just for fun. I mean, it's totally fun for your customers. So I picked up this bag because they have really wacky flavors like s'mores, funnel cake, strawberry milkshake, caramel apple cotton candy. Like, why not? Just for fun for customers. And they don't melt, so you can ship these or put them in other orders. Like always, make sure you put business cards in there. So this is my business card. And on the bottom, I have my loyalty card. If you're not doing loyalty cards for everybody, you may want to consider that, because I have people that literally like live off of filling out loyalty cards and filling them up. It is like the most insane thing I've ever seen before. Like, that's like a game to them. So I do this for customers that are near and far, and I make my faraway customers keep track of these. That's their job. I tell them I don't have time for that, but I trust you. I've never had a problem, and if I feel like I do, I can always go back on their orders and kind of figure it out. So they've been really good about that, and I have them filling them up all the time. I also include this card. It's like a thank you card that I made, and then on the back, so we have thank you so much. Here's my return policy. In this top section, how do you care for it? Avoid the 5 S's. And follow me to see my latest and greatest kind of thing. And it has like my email, my Facebook group, like that kind of thing. So then I include this card. I don't necessarily do it in every single order, because if they've been regular customers, they might not need another one of these every time. But I do send these out. So I made these. I don't know if you guys are familiar with canva.com. It's a great place to be able to make your own graphics, your own business cards, your own posters, your own cards like these. And I highly recommend you make your own, because what it does is it brands you and it sets you apart instead of using the same template that everybody else is setting or making. Now, you can take information like this and kind of build your own. So this was actually developed from LuLaRoe order cards that I was getting, and I was getting probably like 3 different ones that were very similar to this, and I basically took all of those styles and I meshed them and made my own. So it's something that just sets your business apart and isn't like anybody else, and that's what you want. So these are some fun goodies that I send in my orders sometimes. If they have little girls, I say, oh yeah, Tiffany's got one. Was that a LuLaRoe one? See? But you take those and then you translate them into your business and how it works for you. And then you don't have to like necessarily think too much, I guess. So you can never go wrong. If there's little girls, my customers have little girls, I like to throw in Starlit Shimmer in their orders. So, grab something, Starlit Shimmer, and just throw it in the order. Make sure you keep track of that for taxes. Some other things. Oh, I was trying. My printer was not cooperating right before this. We've been gone all day. I was trying to figure it out. So I made a card. It says like, you know, be a smarty, book a party kind of thing. And the benefits of that. And I include that in a lot of my orders too that I ship out. But this is what I encourage that. And I found these at this like Mennonite store we have nearby. So these are candy monies. These are Smarties. I don't know if you've seen these before. I'm like, ooh, I should do this. So I staple them on my card at the top, and I ship those out. So that's what they get for their little treat. But I loved that it was candy money. Like, that's really fun. It's just not your normal everyday Smartie. And I did notice you can buy them on Amazon. I don't know if any of you have checked out Oriental Trading before, but there's always fun things at Oriental Trading Company. So I found these Princess Pebble Pops. They're like Pop Rocks. So I put these in orders and they don't melt. I have also done this, especially if they have little girls, you know, the candy bracelets, but do you see what's on there? There's a crown. So I'll include those. And then my last one, my sister-in-law also does orders, or I meant does an online company. She does her own type thing with like Crunchy Mom type stuff, baby diapers, carriers, amber necklaces and stuff. But she had these up on her site, and I'm like, whoa, what in the world? Where did you get those? And I was going to create my own, but she got them from a friend that is a graphic designer. So I called and got them. So these say movie time, and they're red box codes. So I have these cards that I just give out every once in a while. Like one of my good friends, one of my good customers just recently got diagnosed with MS. And so I sent her one in her order, and her mother-in-law actually paid for her order one time. So I sent one of these in there. So, and you kind of have to be mindful of who may or may not have Redbox. Like we have a Redbox up here, but it isn't very close to my house. So it may not work for everybody, but if you know it does, then I just write the code on here and you can just go buy like so many codes, 15 at a time or something like that. And so I have all of these with codes on them. So that's another idea. I just think good customer service is so important because those people will keep coming back to you and they'll keep shopping with you. They kind of, I mean, crazy like, they start becoming addicted to their pink packages. You know, I keep being reminded of this every time I see people that I know sharing, what's in your Ipsy bag? Or how, is that how you say it? Those makeup bags where they just get all those random products. It's like a subscription. And I'm like, people spend money on these types of things. And so it's the same thing. You know, they have their weekly or monthly jewelry orders they make. So why not dress them up and make them super exciting for them to get excited about opening those and to want to stick with you. It goes a long way. They tell people about you and your business just continues to grow. So those are just a few ideas to dressing up the insides of your packages and the outsides of your packages as well. So does anybody else have ideas and things that they found that have been useful to dress up their packages, I guess?
I can jump in for one quick because you triggered a couple ideas I can throw in. I just received one today that I thought was over the top cute. Look how cute this sticker is. Can you see it?
Bling without the cha-ching.
How cute is that?
That's a good one. That's
I've never seen that before, but I had to actually buy a product for because I did the same thing. I oversold and I felt bad, so I went and bought one because I'm going to support the other consultants, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to find out where she got those cute things because that is adorable. Darling.
That is really, really cute. And it looks like she didn't print it off on a label or anything.
No, that is a real full-on. How cute is that?
That is really cute.
They should be selling that stuff to us because we need that stuff, right? I'm just saying.
That is really cute.
This would be a good recommendation. And I just have to say, hey, Lindsay, you are so cute, darling girl. And I'm so happy to finally meet you because I have watched your videos and I'm so impressed by what you do. I've shared them with my team. So my team already knows who you are because I think you're so cute. Just so you know.
You did such a good job. I agree.
Yes, I do. I cried in my last video.
No, you're so cute. I love your new hairdo. I love your new hairdo. It's darling.
She's hiding from her kids in the closet. You missed her.
Yeah, a front closet.
And then I get the same stickers like
you have them too.
I do the same. These are the hard ones, similar. They're really affordable.
They are. You get like 1,000 of them.
Yes, the other things I do that I like, I just do the roll up in my bag kind of concept, and I make these little labels, and they basically say things from you make my business sparkle. So that's one thing I do, and they basically help me so that I close up my bags.
Yep.
I had to double up on this one because these are seed beads. But that's one thing I've done, and these are really cheap because these are just those address labels, and so that's one thing I've done.
Well, what I love about that is I know some consultants write thank you notes by hand, and I used to do that on a sticky note.
I do some.
I guess you can do too, and I've done it here and there. But honestly, when I was writing a thank you note to like the same people every week because they ordered weekly, I was like, I don't know what to say. So like, my thank you card here or the stickers here. I kind of think like help you not have to do it. So like your labels, I think, Tammy, are perfect.
Yeah.
Because they still get that message across.
Right.
Without having to handwrite something.
It's true, and I don't do it every time.
I don't know.
Right. I found the Skittles at the dollar store come 6 to a pack. There's 6 of these little guys.
The fun size?
Yeah, the fun size Skittles don't melt as well. 6 to $1. Those crowns are also at $1. Those crown bracelets were at Dollar Tree. I use those sometimes. Super cute.
Nice.
The other thing I do, and I was just going to do it on these that are going out, so I just add one more label to the front. I'll show you what mine look like because I just think it looks better to make mine look more pink and cute. And then I usually color like.
Yes.
I was
going to mention that because I've gotten orders from you before, and I'm like, that F is usually pink.
It's usually pink. I usually do the P or the F pink, and then I usually do some little border or something. And they think it's amazing.
They do, and it takes very little time and hardly any money. So it's worth it. It really is worth it because I know for me, when I get packages personally myself, you kind of watch those things, and you're like, oh, this is so fun. This is so great. Like, you love that sticker. So you got to think how your customer is going to think and what they might like. And you may be concerned that it's expensive.
How my sticker looks. It's not exciting, but I put it right on the front because it's little. And I cut my labels down because I don't like the excess because I'm kind of anal and I don't like all that. I like more pink showing.
Oh, not me. I'm lazy and I
know, I cut them down. So that's me. If it's a big one, I will. Yeah, but that's where mine. And just see the difference though. I mean, look how much cuter, right?
Yeah.
Just saying.
I have a question.
Those are just a couple.
Yep, jump in.
So do you guys do stamps.com to print off your labels? How are you doing that?
They're way expensive. I've tried using, do you want to field it, Kristi? Do you want to field that?
I just print straight through my PayPal.
PayPal. And regardless whether they paid in PayPal or if they paid any other way, like they might have Venmo'd you, you can print a ship right through PayPal. It's fantastic.
I can print the label through PayPal?
Even if they didn't pay in PayPal.
Yes, you can.
It's not easy to find this information out, but once you find it, you feel like a superhero. I'm just saying.
So do you have a scale then and you enter in the weight?
Yep. And they're like $12. It's a big expense. I'm kidding you not. They're $12. It's so worth it.
Lindsay, how have you been doing it?
Right?
I get away from my kids. I go to the post office and I just use the kiosk. And I'm like super fast.
So this is the thing about PayPal. Oh, this is the thing about PayPal is you get a slight discount if you also do it through PayPal. And honestly, I know maybe that's your break from your kids, but for me, I'm like, a lot of times I don't want to haul them in there, even just to drop it off if it already has a label. And so you can print. You can obviously tie it to an order and easily print it that way. But you can also, if it's just some rogue random person that paid with a credit card, like my cousin, I got to call her to get her payment. She's kind of weird about PayPal that way. Yeah. I can actually enter in her address and her information in there and print it straight from PayPal.
I'm going to do that.
And the beauty of it is it starts building an address book for you. So repeat customers, boom, boom, boom. You are shipping stuff so fast. It's unbelievable now.
Right. I knew there had to be another way. But, I used to only do it then. So now I'm doing more Facebook. And so this is kind of new territory that I'm figuring out. So this is really good. Plus, I can color in that F with a pink marker.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Yeah, she usually does it with like a highlighter, right? A pink highlighter.
Pink Sharpie or a highlighter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the scales, if you just go on Amazon and pick almost any inexpensive scale, mine's a cute rose gold color.
Right.
Then they're very inexpensive, so they're totally worth having.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The scale.
We were just talking about that.
Can you guys like make a post and put your links in there to all your little nifty, like that paper bag that Kristi had?
Yeah, I'll find them.
Because in the scales and stuff, because sometimes when I'm looking, I'm like, they said it was $12. This one's $50. Where is this $12?
Oh, yeah, no.
I'll link up what I used, but like if anything in Amazon, the price could fluctuate a little bit from what we paid. But I would be happy to link them up. Like these cute envelopes, these come in like flamingos and flowers and butterflies and all sorts of things. These are actually bigger than what that consultant had, so I now need to figure out what in the world to use. But hers were chevron. They're like little, they're considered like treat bags, like party favor type bags.
Right.
I can link up what I've been using for my pink envelopes. Yeah, I can link up that stuff for sure. So we'll create a post in Freedom for 5 that has those.
Yeah.
Yep, you do.
I do organza bags as well. This is just something, and really my customers pretty much paying for these because by the time they add their added cost in for shipping,
it all kind of, yeah.
So these are really nice ones. They're 10 cents a piece. They're the most I pay for any of mine, and I really am overpaying a tad, but these are straight from Amazon, and I know I'm going to get them in 2 days like that. So these ones are more like a 4 and 5 cents size-wise. There's pink and black. And so sometimes I wrap multiple things inside to kind of keep, but mostly they're now getting like everything's in their cute little bags. They just like love them because they can like put their little jewelries back in there. They're delicate. They just think it's amazing. So that's one.
I put everything. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's one thing I've added. Like, you know, if I've got a wrap that's out of the package and I don't have a package, like that's pretty cute to receive. You know.
Oh, I
usually put mine in like what size is that? 4x6 or something plastic. The plastic
4x6
bag,
too. Yeah, same thing.
just to keep them all separate. But I do have organza bags that I use. Like if it's a jewelry set, I'll stick like the bracelet and necklace in there because it looks nice. Or if it's a bigger necklace, like I can't fit the bigger, chunkier necklaces like Hypnotize or Miss Universe in my small plastic bag, so I'll grab an organza bag.
Yeah, and it's just fun, and I'll like stick my business card in there and just think, when they spend $5 and they get something, I'm like, oh, they just think that's over the top.
I know when Tammy sent my 8-year-old stuff in an organza bag, she loved it. That's where she puts all her jewelry.
Oh yeah, all my little girls. Oh,
it works. So it doesn't take a whole lot to wow your customers. If you're worried about cost, just start small. All of these things I eventually just kind of collected, and I've changed things as I go. There's no problem in doing that. You're not stuck in one way, and you get ideas as you eventually go. But it's just little things. So just grab a bag of. I only got the Dum Dums because they had funky flavors. If
That's
not, it's like, here, Dum Dum, I'm like, oh, great. But it's the flavors I'm after, okay?
No, but you could totally do a spin-off on that and say you're
not a Dum Dum.
You're not a Dum Dum because you know where to buy. And these are for this size you're getting.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And this is how, like, as I've gotten busier, just as you guys start getting busier on Facebook, it's kind of pandemonium when you start getting a little busier. Like, you start getting an order in, and then you feel like you need to jump up and fulfill the order, jump up and fill it, and you can't maintain that because you can't get anything else done, which is awesome.
Yes.
But you can't do that. And so what I've started doing is when I get my orders throughout the day, I will just start writing their names and stuff on these little bags. And these are my fulfillment bags for the day. And so then my cute little diva or me will go back to the jewelry room and we fill these up and then they get put in the baskets. And so that's really helped. These are like a penny a piece or less. They're like half a penny.
Yeah. So any thing you spend is a tax write-off. So just remember to keep your receipts for those things, and then it's a tax write-off. It's a business expense. It's just something worth doing because it totally makes your customers happy.
And I even write on the outside of my bags with Sharpies. They think that's great. Little personal notes on the outside of my bags. They all have a Sharpie note. That's not a, thank you note, but it helps.
Yeah, for sure. Do you guys see any countdown? Because I had this set to that 30-minute countdown.
2 minutes.
Where are you? I can't see it on my end. So
I can't see it, but I see we only have 2 minutes left on my clock.
Okay, that's what I see too, and we started pretty close. Like it should have started right on. So does anybody else have any other questions? It doesn't even have to be related to this. So, yes.
I do. Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you do, this is about shipping, so it's a little different, but when you do shipping through PayPal, charge like exactly the shipping, like $2.67 or whatever. Do you have like set prices? Yeah, I know, because you're paying for the material. Do you have like a flat rate?
To your customers?
Everybody does it differently. I'm
like to your customers? So, so for me, I started doing like a 1 to this many pieces was this, 1 to this, and I couldn't even remember half the time what it was. Yeah, and it was in 50-cent increments. Well, then I started realizing most of them would say order 6 pieces and they would be paying like over $5, but the order was so darn light, I never exceeded $3.
Right.
So, oh good, it's actually telling me.
You have 10 minutes.
The meeting will end in 10 minutes.
Oh, good. We have some more time.
10 minutes. It just told
I love that. Okay, good. Good.
So so I never remembered. I noticed nothing. Well, very rarely would it go over $3. It would be $2.61 or $2.77. So I just decided I'm doing a flat rate of $3. So that's what I do, and I've never really exceeded that, and I still even have wiggle room to kind of compensate for some of those envelopes and extras and things that I put in. So
what about I would just add a note on mine. Sometimes I get big $100 orders sometimes, and I feel anxious about not insuring. And so just a different, she does that, and I'll just tell you what I do, so you can kind of just go back and forth and just decide what's for you. So mine, I basically do a little bit of a scale. And I do, for 1 item it's $3, 2 to 4 items it's $4, and 5 plus I do the $6.65. But I will tell you, a lot of times when it is 5 and plus, if it's a lightweight order, I'm knocking their shipping down. And so I'm saying it's really only like $4 or it's $3 or whatever it is. So
then that's like a pleasant surprise for them.
It's a pleasant surprise for them. But then I cover myself, because really anytime I'm getting over 8 plus items, I'm going priority mail, because anything over 13 ounces has to go priority mail.
Right.
That has to be $6.50, and that's your cold cost on that.
Right.
And then like I've been having orders lately, like I've got a gal who's ordering earrings like crazy, and she's like, I'm drop shipping her over $100 all the time, and so I'm adding $3 shipping on her. I mean insurance, because I thought I don't want to lose that package and not have it insured. And so your priority comes with $50 free shipping, but I'm adding, when she's over like 150 sometimes dollars, I'm dropping the extra $3 just to cover if it does get lost. And it hasn't, but I would be happy to have it.
Know. So it's one of those things you can kind of, you just have to figure out what works for you. And I've changed my shipping. Like I've changed it a few times over the last 5 years. And so you just have to kind of figure out what works best for you, and then just kind of go with the flow. Like just kind of feel where your business is at, and then just kind of tweak it here and there.
Well, and like with your concept too, Kristi, I mean, when you're getting into the 8 and 10 pieces, you might still have to go priority, but you just kind of eat the cost on it, right?
But very rarely do I have to. It's like when they order, if someone orders, I think one lady ordered like 6 or 7 of those heavy necklaces, some blockbusters, and it really, I can't remember what hers did. It might have still come under. Like it really kind of blows me away. And every single time where I'm like this one, this one is super thick, and I keep thinking, okay, no, but it's like 8 ounces, I think. So it really surprises me time and time again how light everything still is with a huge order. So I think if everyone's paying $3, usually it's $2.61 over the course of like 50 orders or something. If I get that 1 or 2 that's over, it all kind of like evens out, because it's usually not a whole lot over, so it's still not like $6 worth. Like very rarely do I do a flat rate box, because you can do that too. Do you do flat rate boxes, Tammy?
I don't do any boxes really. I do the priority mailers. So just so you know, you can order these from the post office, and these are you can't walk into the post office and get them. These are the padded mailers, and these are the biggest ones I do.
Oh yeah, that's a flat rate though.
It's a flat rate, but you have to special
I've got
order
those.
them. They're lovely. Or you can get the small boxes or the envelopes, but I like these.
But the cool thing about the small boxes, because I have those here.
Yep.
The cool thing about these boxes is that they, you know, go up, but you can still get one of those flat rate mailers, stick the box inside of it, so it creates a hard side if you needed that.
Inside this one?
Yeah.
Oh, smart, because it gives it more sturdiness.
Yeah, so especially if you're mailing like headbands and things like that. I hate mailing headbands.
Yeah. Oh, here's my trick on, do you want my trick on headbands?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So
I want your trick on headbands.
So here's my trick on headbands. You guys save all of these because these are
Yeah.
gold, liquid
Yeah, we
gold.
were talking about those earlier.
Okay, so here's the headband. The Darling Diva's grabbing a headband. I'll show you. It's not glamorous, but it's a good trick. Okay, so I put my headband inside here. I get out my handy dandy stapler. It's great. It works great. Okay, inside goes my headband. There's my first part of my pocket right there. Okay, and I make it a little envelope. You guys, I've made mailers out of these suckers. Have you guys seen my thing where I made a mailer?
I've done that before.
There's my envelope almost ready to seal. My headband's
Oh.
inside there. Okay. And then here is my last piece. And I literally just staple. I didn't do anything but stapling.
So did you fold it up on the bottom, like the first corner, and fold it over
Corners.
and then over?
Yep, I'm just
Oh,
doing
that's
corners.
cool. So it's a
Yes.
little pocket.
It's a pocket. It's a little envelope now.
That's so smart.
Okay, and that is my envelope now for that. And that gives it that little bit of a, that's my trick with.
Just a little padding around it.
Mhm.
That's cool.
It's not glamorous, but then I usually throw a cute sticker on it and make it cute, you know. But I did that really fast, so usually it looks a little more even. But
Yeah.
that's pretty cute, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
So that works. I mean, you really could even just take your sticker and put it along there.
Yep.
Well, that's my trick with headbands.
Cool.
Yeah, it works.
Nice.
I mean, they
yeah,
come
one
in
of the
flatter
things-
than that. Yeah.
You can just get these flat rate boxes, stick it in the envelope because you're not shipping it, you know, what they used to do like years ago when I used to ship for another business, these did not have the writing on the inside. So a lot of people were flipping them inside out so you still could use the box and then ship it however you wanted, first class, whatever. And then at a certain time, at, you know, a certain point, they put this on here so you can't do that anymore.
And they got smarter.
But you can certainly stick them in one of those mailers, or, oh, this is what I did. You can stick it in one of these too. So just,
Totally.
yeah, stick it in one of these so it gives it more protection, and you can use one of these. And these, you guys, are free. So you can get online and order as many as you want of these for free.
Mm-hmm.
So
The
add a
back
little
office
bit of weight.
has the back office has the headband boxes that are real pretty and they're branded really nicely. You can use those too. They're real cheap, like $5 $4.
They're a dime. Yeah.
That's a really good idea too, because
Yeah. They
I
are a
don't
little
ship
bit.
I don't ship a ton of headbands, so that would be a really fun way to ship them. I might have to go order some now.
Yeah, so those are great, and I have actually done that. They are flimsier, but it does give them a side that holds. So when they get
That's
it,
really all you need is the side.
sides. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I need
put
to
the
order
I
those.
put the bubble wrap in that and made it sturdier.
I need to order
Mother-
some now and convince some people to buy headbands because I want people to buy my headbands.
Right.
I'm done having headbands.
I've got a lot of headbands, and they're not moving either. I think we need to do some flash selling or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on
I
there.
did that a while ago and sold a lot of the headbands that I knew would sell at some point anyway. It's the other headbands.
Hippies?
Yeah, I
This
sold a
reward.
lot of hippies during my little flash sale, and I'm like, no. I can usually sell those. You need to buy the other headbands.
Even though they're regular headbands, man. Yeah.
But I need to do it again because I just want to kind of downsize those. But
Yeah.
so we have a minute and 46 seconds. Does
I have a
anyone else have any
question.
questions or comments?
I do.
Okay.
Hey,
Um,
Tiffany.
I've used Canva before just for like to post in Facebook and stuff to make cute things.
Yeah.
How do you have to use a special type of paper? What kind of paper do you use
For what?
print your business cards?
Oh, so my business cards.
Like your business cards and
Yeah. So my business cards, I printed them through Vistaprint. So you have to save your graphic or whatever you did, because there's templates to make certain things on Canva if you've used it. So you find the business card one, and then you design it and you do whatever. So, and there's the back. I have a back on mine too. So you design it, and then you need to save it as a PDF, if I remember right, a PDF to print. That is the one you want to save for it to save as, so it comes out very clear. Because if you just save it as a normal graphic or as a JPEG or a whatever, it doesn't quite work. It has to be a PDF to print.
I found that with Vistaprint as well.
Yep, to make it clear. So yeah, do it. You have to do it through somewhere else.
Okay.
And then there's always sales and things going on there.
Yeah. Well,
always use a coupon with Vistaprint, ladies. Always, always, always.
I know. I just got one in the mail.
Search one
I
up.
keep getting them in my email, and there's this lady that's supposed to be helping me with my business cards.
I know. I don't know who she is. Let's call her.